You weren't on your phone last night. What were you doing? I tried to call you like 10 times.
I was playing Fortnite last night. I'm sorry I couldn't get to my phone.
That's what you keep saying. You said that last night, last week, and the night before, and this just keeps happening.
I'm sorry, it's just I've been really stressed lately and I hope you can understand.
You should go.
I'm sorry.
You need to go.
A real-life example of vectors would kind of be like two people who started off in a relationship and then they kind of grow apart, but in the end they realize that they want to be together and they come together where they started. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, today we're going to talk about vectors. Now, vectors are objects that have both a magnitude and a direction. Let's start with addition. So, first we have vector A, which equals 5, and vector B, which equals 2. When you add vector A plus B, it's basically adding 5 plus 2, which equals 7. Next, we have 2A, or A plus A, which is basically 5 plus 5, or 10. Next, we're going to graph vectors using the equation a plus b equals 7. We're going to start at the starting point and graph vector a horizontally. Then, at the end of vector a, we will graph vector b, which will go vertically. To complete the triangle, we will make a line going from the end of vector b back to the starting point. This is called the resultant. And the resultant is the vector sum of two or more vectors. One thing that's really important to remember is to always label your vectors with arrows. Finally, we're going to be focusing on the subtracting of vectors. So in the problem, vector b minus vector a, the a value is the same as we were using earlier, but this time it's negative, or the reverse of the a value that we were using earlier in this lesson. When graphing this problem, we start with vector b going up vertically, and then we graph vector a, which is now written as going horizontally to the left instead of the right since it is negative. We want to find the distance traveled, so when we draw the resultant, we are drawing it as b minus a.
I'm so sorry, bro. I won't ever play Fortnite again.